Hi, you're Cheryl about town.
Yes, I am.
Great. But everybody knows your face, but they don't know your word.
I know. I'm like you. I prefer behind the scenes. So I'm always putting a camera in someone's face. But I'm guilty. I like behind the scenes work. But majorly, it's important that I capture ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
Yes.
I want to amplify the voices of the residents because sometimes it's taken for granted, and there are a lot of people doing a lot of great work here, but you don't hear about it in the mainstream media at all. So I wanted to counter some of the negativity that is spoken over the city by producing and promoting ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
Yes.
And a lot of times people are so humble, they don't promote themselves, and they're about the work. And it's so important that I am behind the scenes to feature them.
Right.
But I'm so glad that you've decided to host MostTV.net.
Yes, I'm really excited.
And people are not familiar with most. All that is, it stands for My Ordinary Show TV. So MostTV.net is where people can see everything that I film and capture. But now with you helping me with that and hosting, we can get some behind the scenes interviews, some exclusives. So I'm so excited about you being with MostTV.net. And we're going to continue to promote and produce positivity because it's all about positivity. And it's not about just agreeing with everyone.
Right.
It's not about that. Positivity is not just being a yes man or a yes woman and just agreeing with everything. It's not about that. It's about people that are working hard and have something to say. They're not perfect. I'm not perfect. We're not looking for perfect people. We're looking for ordinary people. So it's about amplifying the voices of people that have something important to say, whether or not we agree with it or not.
Right, exactly.
Yes. So how did you come into broadcasting?
Well, since I was young, very young, I've always been very curious person, even as a child. So just wanted to, hear people's stories and just learn from people and their experiences. Like you said, everybody, you might not agree with everybody, but they have their own perspective that they can offer. You can learn from that. So even in high school, I knew that I wanted to be a journalist. So in college, I majored for BC with broadcast journalism. So
Excellent. And what brought you to Petersburg specifically?
Petersburg, I love Petersburg. I'm passionate about Petersburg and the residents and families. I worked in Petersburg many years ago at Pathways on Washington Street as I think I was a mentor coordinator. Yeah, there about 10 years ago. So I worked with students in the Youth Build program where they taught them trades and things like that, where they could go through the program and get a GED or a trade. So I did that there, working with the Youth Build students. They were ages 16 through 24. So I did that. And then in Petersburg, I sat formerly on a reentry council, the Petersburg Community Reentry Council, so I have a background in that as well.
Excellent. Petersburg used to have a trade school. Do they have a trade school now?
I'm not familiar if they still have one. They might.
It would be awesome if we could bring something like that back. Does Pathways still operate in Petersburg?
They do
Oh.
still operate. They're still on Washington Street, but they have like a medical clinic that runs there. So people that I believe don't even have insurance can go there and get,
Wow.
services and things like that.
That's something we definitely want to investigate further. Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, actually, there is a trade school. That's for it's a beauty and barber college. I would like to shout out.
Wow.
On
In Petersburg?
Sycamore Street.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
in Petersburg. Another level. Beauty and cosmetology school. ALEC. So
Okay.
yeah, so students can come in and get their cosmetology license there. So.
And since I moved here, I've gotten to know a few people and learn about different people around the city, and I hear a lot about lending helping hands. There's Laverne Talley with Pat Hines, who just started, I believe, a homeless shelter this year. So many people that doing positive things. Marlo Jones just opened 804 Skate City, I believe.
Yes.
So many people that are doing ordinary people doing extraordinary
Yes.
things. So I can't wait to interview them, learn more about so many people. Like the list is exhaustive. So even though I'm leaving out people, I'm coming to you to interview you. You're on my list. But that's my whole purpose here. I moved here from Boston, and wherever I lived in the United States, I still had OEX, ordinary to extraordinary, ordinary people doing extraordinary things, and I bloom where I'm planted. So no matter where I am, I talk to people on the street, get to know them, and then we highlight the extraordinary parts of ordinary people working together, collaborate.
Right.
And soon, in 2025, I would like to have a collaboration center where we can come together under one roof, because right now things are divested or divergent, they're separated or delineated, whatever the word is. And I would like to bring a space together where we can collaborate in Petersburg specifically, even our Chamber of Commerce. I would love to have a space for them to collaborate, talk, do business, network, promote their business.
Right.
Not to take away what is in place, but just a space in the city proper, Petersburg proper, for us to collaborate together. Even the people that are doing the projects, giving out the food, giving out the toys. A lot of times we have to seek out venues and spaces to rent or lease or borrow. I would like a place that's collaborative and people know that they simply have to schedule it on the book.
Right.
And they have a place every year to hold their event.
Yeah.
So that's my dream, that's my vision. And hopefully the people of the city of Petersburg will think that's a good idea and work with me on it.
I believe so. I'm excited for it.
I am so excited.
Yes.
But thank you for meeting me here
Thank
today.
you,
We have to
Cheryl.
chop it up more.
Yes.
But we have lots of things to do, lots of things in Petersburg to get to. It's exciting.
Yes.
Oh my God, we spent the day at the Madhouse. Unreal. You gotta
I
get
love
to the
that.
Madhouse.
Yes.
But we have lots to do today, interviewing and just hanging out with the positive people of Petersburg. So we'll talk to you next time. I'm Cheryl.
I'm Neci.